Hey guys, Anne-Marie ADHD here. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video because I've been on this YouTube channel for a bit. This is my first official content creator video. Professional, on a budget, poor content creator video of me, me. So, some other things that you might want to know about me, getting to know me. All right, so I have all these like index cards.
You wanna play some blackjack? What are you thinking? You thinking I'm gonna stack these cards? Well, you're wrong. I ain't never heard of that.
Be free, be free. Okay, so I just kind of like spread it out into a pile because the whole shuffling thing and like the sticking together of the index cards. If these are good and mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my first question. Okay. Favorite place to go on vacation? Well, I'm a beach girl. Could you tell that I like the beach? Sort of eclectic vibe. That just makes me think of the beach for some reason. I am from Virginia. Summer, when I was really little in the 90s, I'd go vacation at Virginia Beach. And they had this cool little boardwalk area. Down the boardwalk, there was this walk through like haunted house thing. I remember going with my dad and my brother and sister. My dad was gonna take my brother and sister in there, and it's like, you know, it's like a scare zone type of thing, but it had like the Freddy Krueger music playing, and there was like a giant like Freddy Krueger doll like going like this outside of the house, like walk by on the boardwalk. Like, it was always so terrifying to me because I was like 7 or 8. Okay, I get so scared of the Freddy Krueger thing that I would be like, Mom, can we please not go down the block that way? Can we just go around it? Shut up, Anne-Marie. Just like keep walking down the block. Okay, next question. Have you ever saved someone's life? I mean, are we talking physically? Are we talking mentally? I can't remember, but what I can remember is saving animals' lives. One time I was driving down the middle of the highway, and there was a golden retriever puppy dog in the middle of the highway, and there was just like oncoming traffic in all lanes coming up. I halted to a stop, complete stop, jumped out of the car with the oncoming traffic coming my way, grabbed the golden retriever and put the puppy in my car, and I went to the nearest parking lot. And the puppy had just jumped out of the truck bed, I guess, and I'm like, well, why do you have a puppy in your truck bed? Then recently I actually got this, I broke up a dog fight, and I just like jumped in there because I was trying to save the one dog from getting like, I mean, they were going right for the dog's jugular, so the other dog was. So I just jumped in, and the other dog clamped down really hard on my hand for like a minute or so and just kept clamping down really, really hard right there. And I screamed, and then they let up, and I walked off, and I didn't think that I was bleeding at first. And then I looked at my hand, and there was just like, oh, blood everywhere. And yeah, now I have these scars, and I'm actually planning on getting a tattoo over it. I saved one dog's life from getting like killed by another dog. So question number 3. Okay, how many tattoos do you have, and what was your first tattoo? I have 4 tattoos, and my first tattoo, which is on my right back of my shoulder, it is a rose and a peace sign. I just wanted something that represented my vibe at the time, which was hippie, flower child, which I still have aspects of that that vibe about me today. So for what's the last movie you cried to? Y'all, I'm 35, and the other night I'm watching 13 Going on 30, and she's talking about being 30 and flirty and thriving. And I am 35, and I'm like, I have never been 30 and flirty and thriving, and I have passed the age to be able to say that I was 30 and flirty and thriving. It's playing the Vienna, Billy Joel. I just started like bursting into tears because that song like instantly makes you cry, instantly makes you feel the most intense emotions in general, a midlife crisis moment or something. Question 5. Cats or dogs? Easy, dogs. I have a dog now and my dog's name is Meatball. 6. What is your favorite color? Looking around here, can you guess what you think my favorite color might be? It's purple. Purple. When I was a little girl, I had a lavender purple bedroom. It was like a light lavender colored purple all over my walls. But I'm more of a fan of deep and dark purples nowadays. Number 7. What is your idea of a perfect day? I would love to imagine the perfect day, but you know what? Nothing and nobody is perfect, so there's never going to be a perfect day. A perfect day for me would be, I guess I would wake up around 7 or 8 a.m. and I would get up and I would go to Starbucks and get my favorite coffee. And then I would come home being creative, making art, making music, entertaining people, having fun, connecting with other people. Yeah, at the end of the day, and have a really nice dinner, either at home or sit down dinner. One place would be Buffalo Wild Wings, okay? You know what's funny? I love sports bars, but I don't really watch sports. But I love sports bars. And after dinner, probably either watch a favorite TV show or a movie and scroll through my social media for a little bit and then sleep. We forgot about lunchtime, and that's an important part of my perfect day. Between the hours of noon and 4 p.m. on my perfect day, do all of the most spontaneous and adventurous things that I want to do. So the perfect day for me has partial structure, and then it has moments of complete chaos and wildness, and then you end the day with a little more structure. What is your biggest dream in life? You know, there wasn't like this kind of a job or anything like this, quite like this, around when I was like coming up in school. Being a writer, I'm really good at writing. That was the initial dream. Middle school and then the beginning of high school, I started to be super into music and singing and art. All of these things just kind of added on with each other over the years. There are many signs throughout my life that this is the kind of job that I should be doing, especially as a person with ADHD. It's just hard because doing a job like this is not lucrative at all in the beginning, and you have to have faith that things are going to work out. But I'm more confident in myself right now, and I have done a lot of work on myself recently, and I think I'm very proud of myself. And looking back, you know, in school and stuff, I was always just good at the creative stuff, art, drama, music, band, all of the creative things, and theater. That was what I was involved in school. Those were my extracurriculars. They weren't ever extracurriculars for me. They were always the center of my world, even when I was a teenager. Creative passions then I knew were like really important to me. What is the most adventurous thing you've done? Yay! Okay, I've always been somewhat brave because I just am the kind of person that's like, okay, well, I really want to do this, and it's gonna just keep eating away at me and bothering me unless I go do this. I know I'm scared, I know I'm frightened, but I want to do this. I've had times in my life where I've been like so impressed with my own adventurousness. When I was a teenager, we were on a spring trip for band and chorus, St. Louis or Florida. There was a Six Flags. So one of the days that we were out there, we got to go like to the Six Flags all day or something like that. If you know anything about marching band, like I was in color guard, so I was like the girls that twirl the flags and stuff, yes. We were like the cheerleaders of the marching band, okay? We were cool. We were cool. We go into the park. So anyway, color guard usually always had close ties to drumline, percussion, or they were always like hanging out with each other. And they're so full of themselves and also narcissistic, but you know, this is high school stereotypes 101, at least in the early 2000s, bugging me because of how like ridiculous they're acting, and because we're just like trying to get on as many roller coasters as we can, and we're going up this like big incline, and they see the Sky Coaster and they're just like, oh my god, I would so do that. Yeah, that would be so awesome. And like me and two of my friends are walking by and we were like, oh yeah, I'd do that too. And then they were like, no you wouldn't, no you wouldn't. And me, and my two friends got our spring trip money and collectively used it to have the three of us do the Sky Coaster, which is like bungee jumping, or it's like jumping out of an airplane or bungee jumping, but not exactly like jumping out of an airplane, obviously. It's bungee jumping. It's just from the top of this like structure. And terrifying because one of my biggest fears is I'm afraid of heights. It actually took me a long time to get brave and go on like any roller coaster. So I also love to push myself and be brave and courageous. So the rush that you get from it plus the fear and the anxiety is like that feeling of like the good kind of anxiety. What is your most embarrassing memory from school? Oh my god, guys. I was in theater and drama and choir and band, and I did the musicals, played parts in the different musicals and plays throughout the year. For the spring musical, it was The Boyfriend. It's a musical set in the 1930s or 40s. Anyway, about these girls at this like French school, and then like one girl's fallen in love with one. I don't know. Just you know, a ridiculous like old school musical kind of thing going on. Back in that time, ladies' swimwear were like these pantaloons and this like big giant like shirt thing. There's this one song where we were supposed to be at the beach, so we were in our swimwear. Our ankles are showing. Oh, scandalous. Costume person was supposed, because there was like a really quick costume change that happened then. The costume person was supposed to like hang up everybody's costumes on the side of the stage, and we're literally changing clothes backstage. So in the dark, where we can't see. I went to grab mine and I got the shirt, and the shirts were like super long shirts. They were more like tunics, so like they actually went down to like the knee. Pantaloons that went with it were not there. The costume person had forgotten. I went out on stage with no pantaloons and just the shirt. And this was a little song and dance number, by the way, with risers, and we were wearing show choir shoes. Black show choir shoes. With tan tights. We had to wear tights. We had to wear hose. And see-through hose. And I come out and like, this is the dress rehearsal. You know, if you miss the dress rehearsal, then you can't be do the final thing. That means like if you miss one song, like if you did not come out on stage for one song during the dress rehearsal or something like that, when you were supposed to, it would be like sayonara. She meant business. And I didn't think about it at the time. I just did my little dance, ended the song. At the end of the song, we're all like bent down on the side of the stage doing like a little pose. And the first thing that my teacher says is, Anne Marie, where were your pants? The costume person didn't have them out. And I know you don't want us to miss anything, and we were working on the costume changes, so I thought whatever I could get on, just get out on stage. Next time, don't come out on stage when that happens, because we could see all of your underwear. And one of the people watching, along with the drama teacher, was one of the students who was he was like doing some kind of like mentoring with the drama teacher for something. And he was really cute and I really liked him. And after that day, oh no, I'm actually still friends with that guy on Facebook. I learned at a very early age that in the entertainment industry, you're going to absolutely humiliate yourself. And you are absolutely going to make mistakes, but learning from those mistakes is the most important thing. This was my first Q&A video. I hope I did okay. I also want to let you guys know that I am doing a special video series on my channel. It's called Therapy Tuesdays, and right now it is every Tuesday I'm going to be posting a video of me doing some type of therapy related activity, because I'm trying to work on myself, and I know a lot of other people are, and some people are just not into one-on-one therapy, and some people are not into like public group therapy. So what's another option? Well, remote group therapy kind of thing, where starting out I'm going to be recording YouTube videos for it and posting them, and then I'm hoping if I get enough people interested that maybe I could transition that into a weekly Tuesday live group therapy. If you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep on the lookout for announcements. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you could also leave a comment below, because I will be doing a second Q&A video at some point. I want for that one to be subscriber generated questions. If you don't have a question and you just want to, you know, say hey or whatever, that's good too. And I just want to end this video real quick, kind of being a little sentimental, because it's taken me a lot to get to this point. I could not make videos like this and be more professional and be more myself if I wasn't confident with the person that I am, and also confident that I'm talented enough to make this dream happen. And I think working through my therapy stuff lately on my own has helped me with that. And I'm like unbelievably proud of myself for that. Never give up on your dreams. It is never too late to start your creative passion, and you only have this one life, so you may as well do everything that you set out to do, because yeah, that's life. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. you.